Today is December 7th, 2020. I just came back from the park. I spoke to Vicky, not Gambardella. That was when I was little. This is Vicky from Queens, V-I-C. I don't know. Nobody gives a shit. Anyway, I was having trouble breathing. So I was saying that when I was little and I lived in the exact same spot, I used to report in. I used all sorts of names, but I reported in on a KGB file and a CIA file. I was like, I had something happen to me when I was little. I was like, and it just, tidal volume is a problem between the intercostals and being able to pull the rib cage up and out and in. I was like, my Aunt Judy died of the same thing. Anyway, I said, but when I reported it when I was little, like I would wake up from my naps, I was like, and I'd say I just have trouble breathing. And I didn't know if it was because she was smoking or whether it was Queens, but it was just like, I don't know, it just was hard to breathe. And now I'm back into Queens, same fucking thing. All right, so now, while I was at the park, I was thinking, I was actually explaining to Vicky about something, and it reminded me of one of the files that was I thought going to be really easy for the whoever, I guess JAG officer. I mean, like, right, they're on the water, got it. They do air boats and their shit. They don't want to deal with land things, but the land things are so fucking evil, corrupt, and have different asshole problems. Got it. I heard the adults. And here we are in, there's a family that handles it quietly on land for us. Right, Kguardb beyond, right? If there are kings out there, because they don't think their shit stinks, right? Got it. And then they got the shit on the land, right? Okay, dipshits at the land. No, lip shits at the land and dipshits on the water. Got it. Okay, so now, I was born with a fraternal star twin. Like, I'm an only child in New York, and his mom had him somewhere else, but we know that we're born for one another. Because what happens is, in New York, the lights go off on my switch. I go to sleep, literally, I mean, figuratively. I go through a wire to a junction box, where him and I meet. He comes from his source, I come from a switch. We meet in a junction box. Every day when we go to sleep. Whoever I meet inside the junction box for the electric schematic for the house that I was born in, I want that boy that also would have the source would go, and he would travel in, and then he'd go back to him, and I go back to me, and everything was happy. We'd wake up and we'd say, oh, I just had another dream, and I know I want him, blah, blah, blah. And so now I'm confused where I lost you between the water and the land of 100% humans I don't fucking give a shit about. Right, so there was a toggle switch, Toggle. It goes up and down. The other one was a switch. I say it was a toggle switch. Toggleswitch. It goes up and down. That's it. Normally, there is a traveler wire from the toggle switch to the source light being, see that right up there? That's a source light. See that over there? That's a toggle. Up, down. Only two directions it goes. So I said, there's a traveler, no junction box, from this light down to that switch. That's it. Straight source, one pathway. Then I said, okay, so now if we go, same family member, I was told, was taking my case file report, and he said, okay, so I see here, right, we've got nap time. Let's use the same scenario. Just explain to me what happened. Fine. And then I need something, right, so now junction box, let's think about this. Okay, it's almost like somebody took the junction box and put someone else inside of my special junction box that I meet with my betrothed that I'm trying to get to. I don't know if it's National Enquirer and which one of them. I don't know if it's one of the JAG departments, like researching my closed files elsewhere for a cross-reference, which I didn't think they were supposed to do. It's like taking the keys to somebody else's house, being like, oh, can I just borrow that one? And then walking off with the whole fucking ring, and then never coming back and giving the keys back, even though you were finished with them. And then what's worse is when the original person doesn't ask for the keys back, you start selling the keys off. Like as if it was a fucking new source of money for you. That's how disgusting humans are. Just is. So now here I am at 42, because this was a possibility that we were trying to avoid. I mean, you didn't make it known to me until there was some fight at the Who Stole My Keys. Because the people who are supposed to be arguing and watching over between the land and the sea people, the family on land, and then the family out there. Great, okay. So now neither family is working because somebody's turning their switch on and off, and I'm sitting here waiting with all of the answers in my fucking file because it pertains to me. But you've got, like, I don't know, aviation flight, like, they shouldn't be doing that. They don't understand that, like, are we shutting down all of aviation, like, on the naval ships, too? Or are you talking something different? Yeah, well, right, thanks for opening that can of shit. Because now it's like, well, do you use burning alcohol? I mean, it's just like dumb leading dumber, getting mad at dumb, shutting off the switch, then going, fuck, I need that one, turning back on, and then they go, wait a minute, what happened? How much time was that? And they're going, oh no, shit! Ah, all right! And it's like, turn it on and off, now you're in somebody else's lighting schematic, turning good guys on and off, and then they're alternating, and then it's like, well, you stole my stuff, and it's like, how did you get my stuff? Wasn't that my stuff? And then they go, no, it wasn't your stuff, it was our stuff. And I was like, whoa. So at what point do humans become successful and useful in my one mission to avoid all of you, get to the one helpful family member that was kind enough to try to get me travel into the junction box and him into the junction box, and we could just hide in the junction box together, the three of us, and fight the world from there. What happened to that scenario? Because I didn't change my modus operandi. Humans are a big fucking problem.